Hello everyone and welcome back to DRT. So today we are looking at a PS1 controller. Now I went over to the States recently and I picked up this controller for like super cheap. However, it needed a little bit of work done to it. So today we're going to do a little bit of retro brighten, we're going to do a little bit of cleanup, and hopefully this thing will come out looking amazing. So let's get into it. So this is the PlayStation 1 controller that I picked up from Goodwill. I paid a total of $6.99 for this, which isn't too bad. PlayStation 1 controllers are getting harder and harder to find, and to be honest with you, they're just one of my favorite controllers anyway. I mean, don't get me wrong, PlayStation 5 controllers are great, but this ultimately is one of my favorites. It reminds me of my youth and my childhood. However, as you can see, there is a little bit of dirt and grime. It's a little bit discolored. It needs a little bit of love. The thumbsticks need sorting out as well. So that's basically what we're going to be doing today. So first thing we're going to be doing is taking this thing apart. So we're going to start off with a normal Phillips screwdriver. There are 7 holes on the back of this thing, so that's how we're actually going to start. We're just going to take the screws out and get everything sort of disassembled, really. There we go. Okay. Alright, let's see what we're working with. So, yeah, there is some absolutely dirty griminess in there. Oh, God. The rotor. Oh, God, look at all this. Oh, what is that? What is that? Ugh. There's definitely some skin molecules by there. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to take all of this apart, and then we're going to give everything a bit of a clean. We're going to try and yeah, we're going to try and just get it all out, and we'll give it a really good soak. So the rubbers are they're looking okay, actually. They're not looking too bad at all. They're, yeah, okay, they're not the worst rubbers that I've seen. And then the contacts are, what is this white stuff by here? Okay. Okay, so there are a few screws by here that we need to undo as well. There's one by here, and there's one by here. So I'm just going to put those ones look okay, so hopefully this will be a pretty straightforward thing. So I don't know how well you're going to be able to see that, but it just kind of hooks around by there. And then there's a ribbon cable that we have to be careful with, but there we go. And there is the board. The actual board itself, it has some kind of gunk on it over by here. But ultimately, that's not looking too bad. It's in pretty good shape. So we're gonna move that to one side and we'll come back to that later. These are the bits that we really need to clean up, okay? So we've got the R2 and L2 buttons over by here. And then this is just looking, yeah, there is some human grossness on here, that's for sure. It's very ugh. Yeah, we'll give these a really good clean up now. So that's actually not too bad. Not too bad at all. But there is some horrendous grime around here, so we're gonna get rid of all of that. Take up the D-pad. I tell you what, we'll just take a risk. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Oh, these buttons are gross. Look at that. Ugh. Yeah, these all need a wash. These, oh god, look at the dirt that's left over. That's pretty grimy. So I'd say we're gonna move to get these things cleaned up pretty quick. Okay, so now that we've done that, we're going to have a look at cleaning up some of this board because there is some disgusting gunk on this thing. The other thing is I'm going to be taking these off and replacing them because I I'm not using them without the pads on. So I've ordered some from Zed Labs. I'll put the link in the description below. So I'm going to be using some of my old trusty faithful isopropyl alcohol. I'm using the percentage 99.9% here. And I'm just going to put a little bit in a cap, and we're going to clean up this board with some little Q-tips. The other thing is this board. I want to make sure that I'm cleaning up all the points. As we've seen around this little spot by here, there's some sort of, I don't know what it is. So we're just going to give it all a good going over. Same with on top. As we said, there's this white stuff on top here. So we want to just give that a bit of a clean up as well, and just get rid of anything that can cause the points to get damaged or not make a secure connection. There we go. That's looking way better already. Next, we're going to do some retro brighten. Let's get that on. Go. So these are the controllers. This has come out really nice. This is looking really smart. The only thing I've noticed is there's still a little bit of discoloration here, but overall these are really cleaned up nice. The buttons are also now really nice and clean, which is great. So we're literally just going to reassemble. Now, obviously when I picked up the controller, it had thumbsticks on it that weren't great. So I went over to Zed Labs and picked up some replacement buttons. So we're going to plug these in as well and see how they get on. Now that that's done, we can test out some games. So there we have it. This PS1 controller has been resurrected from the dead, and I am really happy with how this turned out. What did you think? Let us know down in the comments below. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and thank you everyone for watching. Until next time, this has been James restoring this PS1 controller. Take care everyone.